someone's garage. Almost every business starts as a micro business. That's just where you start. The growth for your business in the United States, which is wonderful, is not capped by any sort of legal sources or federal sources. It's just the ability for you to plan and work that plan. So we do hope that you do plan to grow your business and hire people and have employees. But we find this for probably about 90% of the businesses, they don't grow because it's in their head to do it, or maybe in their heart to do it, but it's not in their plan to do it. And they don't have the financing in place to do it. So that's where we step in to make sure all of those components are in place so that you can take a business from a concept or an ideal to an actual business that's hiring people, something that you can retire from yourself with that gold watch.
And how many of you can relate that you have it in your head, it's your heart-centered mission, you know what you want to do, but somehow it's just not coming out exactly the way you would want it to be? How many of you can relate to that? I know I can. I know when I first started my business, I was very young, and I had this concept in my mind, but at first it just didn't come out the way I needed it to. And when I began to really write my plan, I could see it because then I had a roadmap, right? So you have to map it out. Now, Erica, you're at Fulton County Economic Development. That just sounds real big, right? And I want to scale that down to really talk about how these ladies can benefit from what you have to offer.
So first of all, I want to thank you for inviting me, and I'm glad to see so many entrepreneurs in the room who are excited about growing their business. How many of you all are startups? How many of you all have been in business for 3 to 5 years? How many of you all have been in business independently for more than that? What has been one of the best features or the strongest activities or tasks that you've done to grow your business? And I would answer it, it's probably networking, whether it's formally or informally. With Fulton County, we are a small staff of 2.5. A half because we have a person that's on medical leave. So our role is really to be a conduit. We work and collaborate with a variety of nonprofits. You know, I have a working relationship with GLEN for the farmers and the agricultural division. But what we do is we meet with you all, we understand your business needs, whether it's as a startup, you need assistance learning how to develop your business plan, understanding the different types of financial resources. We will connect you with other organizations such as the Urban League. We are with other nonprofits who will offer free training. Some, such as the Small Business Development Center at Georgia State, will charge you, but they have the time and resources to take you through every step. Secondly, we work to just find other resources. For example, I had a biotech company that came through the Green Accelerator program. Green Accelerator is an incubator for clean tech, so solar, energy efficiency, etc. They needed biotech space for 2 to 3 weeks to test some ideas. Through our working relationship with Atlanta Technical College, who has a new bioscience program, we were able to connect the company to the program manager so he can have access to their lab space for 2 to 3 weeks. So it's about networking, sharing and expressing what you need, and reaching out to different organizations. Whatever city you live in, whatever county you live in, as a taxpayer, you have the right to access resources. I say call your economic development division, whether it's Fulton County, DeKalb County, Invest Atlanta, etc. You may have to call more than once, or twice, and email. You may have to reach out to your city council or commissioner, but what you need to do is establish a relationship with them, because there are endless organizations here that provide a lot of services. There's a new organization called General Assembly, which is based in Ponce Holland. They provide coding, digital marketing, meeting and training. You have to pay for it, but they will also connect you to companies who may be where your procurement opportunities come from. So the biggest thing that we offer is a network of resources that can provide you with assistance. I tell people, we ain't got no money. You know, lots of people want to come for us for grants. It's very difficult to get a grant. If you get a grant, it's because you have this emerging technology that may have a patent opportunity that will provide opportunities to hire employment locally. Other than that, most people do not have free money to give away. But we do have free time, we do have free access to other organizations who will assist you in growing and accomplishing your dreams.
Thank you. Now, I have to be honest. When you're an entrepreneur, you're doing a million different things. And the last thing you think about is calling your economic development person within your county, right? But you said something really important, because people here spend a lot of time networking. They meet people that they probably don't follow up with, right? Have no meaning, right? But that's time, and time costs money. So if it's better, and this is one of the reasons we have a platform like Pink Tech to introduce you ladies, because it's better for them to take that time to connect you so that you can really give them what they need so they can advance in their business. How many people can agree with that?
And I would say that if you reach out to us, a person like me, I started my career in New York, so I'm about the minute. I don't need the long story, I don't need the 10-year history. Hey, I'm such and such, this is my business, this is what I need for you. I will also ask the best way to communicate. Honestly, if you call me and leave a message, it may take me a week or two to respond. If you send me the email, you'll get a response within a day or two. When you're reaching out to these networkers, to different people, ask them what's the best mode of communication and be specific in what you need. And they will be willing to connect to you. If you go out and meet a person, I will admit, I'm not the best networker. I mean, I have a stack of business cards. I will meet with people once, and I hope to make a great impression, because later I can say, oh, I know someone. Oh, this person can help you. And then I'll reach out to the person, do a reintroduction, and connect. Most people in Atlanta, in the metro area, will assist. If you're specific about what you need and you demonstrate tenacity and commitment, don't come in, like if you have a pipe dream, be honest. This is a vision, this is a dream, I need help manifesting. If you don't have the financial resources and the packaging, be upfront. This is my business plan. I don't have financial resources and packaging. Oh, I'm looking for a space. But I can only afford $200 to $300. Let's give us the opportunity to find the right resource and streamline. I have a lot of people meeting with me, great ideas, but you can tell they're just throwing darts at the board, which is fine, but just be honest. I have ideas and I want to talk to you about the market. I want to understand what are some of the steps, what type of research I need to do to make sure it's feasible. So whenever you're networking, just be honest about where you are and what you need, and you will be more likely to get the assistance that's desired.
Thank you so much, Erica. I want to give you a chance to talk.
I was going to just add to that a little bit. The GMIN is a nonprofit organization, and most of our members are also nonprofit organizations that are given money to help you grow your business. So usually there's a very small fee or just a limited amount of money that you have to pay to access any of the services, the trainings, or the loans. Most of our organizations have been given capital to lend to you also. That is not bank capital, it's micro loans, a different loan fund pool, accessible through these nonprofit organizations to help you grow your business. So you can learn the waters of entrepreneurship before you go to Wells Fargo's of the world. On the next slide, I had a list of just organizations that provide provide capital to help you grow your businesses. If you look at this list, it's a variety of nonprofit organizations, but it's also technology organizations. It's also foundations. It's also financial institutions that have given monies to us as nonprofits to help you grow your businesses and to access capital and to prepare yourself so that your business can grow and be a business that can hire people and to take people away from, say, the social services side that is very costly for the United States to self-sufficiency. So that's why we always say that GMIN is one of the best kept secrets in the world, but that's why these organizations are created. We are the Women's Entrepreneurial Opportunity Project, the Urban League, Goodwill Industries. That's where I started the Business Neighborhood Organization for Women, and we had hundreds of women coming through that program accessing 5,000